In the desolate mountains of Romania, there stands St. Ignatius Asylum, a place where madness and evil fused into something unspeakable. Shut down in 1972 after patients and staff vanished overnight, its crumbling halls are now a hive for shadows that whisper and things that hunger. Tonight, you'll follow the doomed expedition of Luka Kovac, a journalist determined to expose the asylum's secrets. But be warned, this nightmare is not for the weak of heart. Luka and his team arrived at midnight. The asylum's iron gates groaned open, though the lock had rusted shut decades ago. Just old machinery, Luka joked. But his thermal camera flared red. Something invisible was watching. Inside, the air reeked of antiseptic and decay. A wheelchair rolled toward them, its wheels squealing. Then, the audio recorder hissed, "Leave, while you still can." In the head doctor's office, Luka found files labeled Project Lazarus, experiments to cure madness by summoning demons. Photos showed patients with blackened eyes and symbols carved into their skin. As Luka read, a cold breath brushed his neck. The team's live stream flickered, revealing emaciated figures lurking behind them. One crew member whispered, "Did you hear that? They're singing." Beneath the asylum, they discovered a lab. Bools lay scattered, and a massive sigil stained the floor in dried blood. Luka's flashlight died. When it relit, the team was alone. A child's voice echoed, "Help me!" followed by guttural growls. The camera captured claw marks tearing through walls, and a shadow with too many limbs crawling on the ceiling. Back upstairs, a crew member began convulsing. His eyes turned pitch black as he rasped, "We see your fear!" The team fled, but doors slammed shut, trapping them. Luka's microphone picked up chanting in Latin. A mirror shattered, and a spectral hand dragged a screaming cameraman into the glass. The remaining footage showed Luka cornered by figures in straitjackets, their mouths sewn shut. Luka stumbled into the asylum's chapel. A rusted altar held a journal. The 13th patient will open the gate. Behind him, the sigil glowed crimson. The walls bled black ooze as a horned silhouette emerged, its voice shaking the room. "You are the sacrifice." Luka's camera zoomed in on the creature. S face, a fusion of human and beast. Before the feed cut to static, Luka ran, the asylum collapsing around him. He reached the gates, but the forest twisted into a maze. The creature's laugh boomed as roots ensnared him. The final frame showed Luka's face pressed against the asylum window, screaming silently as the building rebuilt itself stone by stone. St. Ignatius still stands. Adventurers claim to hear Luka's voice begging for rescue, but no one who enters ever returns. If you dare watch more, subscribe now. Because next week, we venture into the sunken cemetery, where the dead rise with the tide. And remember, some doors should stay closed.